Yes, people, welcome to Strasbourg Steve for another stream. Today I'm with my buddy Jorge Rodriguez, Lyon aficionado, obviously I suppose Strasbourg, my favorite club out of them all. We're going to be previewing the 2025-26 Ligue season. This should be a really exciting one. Hopefully someone can knock Paris Saint-Germain off their perch. But regardless, the football will be hella entertaining. There's some players this summer that a few clubs have signed who I'm really, really excited to see how they do. But yeah, before we get into any of that, make sure to smash up the likes. People would be much, much appreciated. Not sure how long this will go on for. Probably like fucking 4 hours with the amount of things we could talk about. But yeah, it'll definitely be informative. This is a great video to watch if you're new to the league and you want to know some stuff about some of the teams before going into the season. Me and Jorge will do as comprehensive a job as possible to kind of break that down. But Jorge, how you doing, man? You chilling, bro? You chilling?
I am chilling like a villain. It just needs to be Friday at 3 p.m. or 3 p.m. to like enjoy Liga and Premier League and La Liga. So life is coming back to normal. Life is coming back to normal. Don't mind baseball, but there's something about football.
I'm watching the White Sox right now, actually. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the same. Not the same. Not the same at all. Yeah. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Good shit, bro. Good shit. So, we'll go over first kind of just some of the transfers that have gone down in Liga. Obviously not all of them, but I just wanted to pick out a handful that I think are the most interesting. I'll start out with Igor Paixão with Olympique de Marseille. Because I don't know about you, but last year, bro, I thought Rabiot was so-so. I thought he had some great games, but then I thought he had some typical Rabiot games. This guy on the left, Paixão, is a baller.
Yeah.
His ball striking is superb. I think his mentality in game I really appreciate, and I think he's dragged Feyenoord out of some holes. He scored a lot of game-winning goals there. I think he's technically very good. I think he immediately starts on that left, and I think he does his thing. What signing are you? And I think, bro, the front three of Greenwood, Aubameyang, Paixão, that for me is probably second best in the whole of Liga.
Okay, so you have Aubameyang, Paixão, and a wife beater. You want that as your front line?
I mean, that is their strongest front three, yeah? You would say?
I mean, yes, unfortunately, but yeah.
I'm not putting Mopé in there. That's for damn sure.
Oh God, no. Well, actually, you could put Timothy Weah. Obviously, I know we're not biased here. We're not. This is not a U.S. men's national team jersey. It looks like it.
He's going to be playing wing back. You know.
He plays right winger.
He's going to play wing back.
You think so?
You know why? They sold Luis Enrique to Inter. Where else are they going to play Weah?
In his normal spot.
You don't think he's going to play
normally
wing back?
The attacking line, like
he's not going to play wing back. Remember at Lille, bro, he played as a right back sometimes. A lot of the time.
But is that his strong suit though?
That's a different discussion.
Yeah. But for me, the one person would have to be Paul Pogba. I know that sounds strange.
Pogba, yeah.
Pogba coming to Monaco. I want to see how he is post suspension, how he is, you know? They got him a good deal. Obviously, he's playing in Monaco, so you know he's going to get, like, star treatment, high wages, tax haven state. Perfect for him. I think I want to see how Paul Pogba is, and Ansu Fati. I know he might be like miffed to something after he was like a shining star a couple seasons ago, but I didn't even realize. Okay, Ansu Fati and Paul Pogba. Not saying Eric Dyer. Fuck that. He's a piece of shit.
Why did they? Well, he doesn't start for them. He doesn't do anything to improve their team. I don't know why they. I don't know, bro.
Actually,
That's so weird.
well, if we're now we're just jumping along, but honestly, you guys, well, not you guys. I think Marseille getting C.J. Egan-Riley, playing for that
Talk to
Burnley
me
squad,
about it.
he had 15 goals. Him and Maxime Esteve. I think
Very good
he
at
can do
tips.
something. If he can learn the language or understand French a little bit, he can definitely do some damage up at that back line. Not
Burnley
sure who
played
he'd
with
play
a
with,
back
but
four, correct?
yeah, they played in the back four.
Do you think De
So
Zerbi's
it's
going to go
Esteve.
with the they got Marcos Ternera, Tejerina, probably pronouncing that wrong, but L.A. Loel. Got Dietrichs as well. I'll probably send you a link in a minute, Dietrichs. Big up. About Pogba, real quick, back to that. Do you think, all right, so if you look at Monaco under Hutu, they play 4-4-2. What do you think
Yeah.
do you think he's going to be a starter in that team for them?
For being
Over
32,
Zakaria and Kamara.
I think you're gonna have to play him.
Next to
Unfortunately, the
who?
star player.
Would you bench Kamara or Zakaria? Because they were both excellent.
Both are very excellent. I think, you know what? He comes off the bench. I think he can probably start his way getting off the bench because it's been a while for him. Obviously, preseason, he probably had a couple seasons in his bench, like up in the works, like a couple games. But I feel like get him a couple games as a sub and then work it from there. Because I think for Pogba to stay on the bench is not going to be a good look for them because they probably spending a lot on salary for him. So, and yeah, I would want him to be centrally, but I'm not sure who he would be with. So, fortunately,
Because I
I
don't
would
think he's
think
going to change up the 4-4-2. I don't think Huta's going to change up the 4-4-2 very often. Because maybe what you do then.
No,
is
but
you
he can
play
easily make it a 4-3-3. He can easily make it a 4-3-3 if need be, because they have the means to do it.
Biret,
They have the means to do it.
Akiush, and Ben Seguia front three.
Or
Which
even
is
Ansu Fati
nice.
on the
Which is a nice front three. But, like, are any of them outside of Biret, like, out-and-out goal scorers? That's what I like so much about Marseille's front three. With Greenwood, Paixão, Aubameyang. All of them are, like, devastating finishers.
I can agree with you on that.
So,
I think he might be doing a multiple of either 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, or 4-3-3, some kind of combination of either one, depending on the opponent that they play.
yeah.
I think they have the depth for
Pogba
that.
doesn't get into their best 11, though, for you, no?
No.
And actually got Lille at the weekend.
I think not, just because of the fact that they had the Le Havre this weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes things. Well, they don't have Champions League so far yet. They only start that next month. So, I mean, the rotation's not needed. But would I start him first match? Probably not. Keep in mind, he's been suspended for, 18 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
We'll get there.
I need your
I
opinion.
think giving him a couple subs. Give a couple subs. Yeah. Give him a couple subs in, get him like the feel rhythm of things, and then if he can perform well, then probably he'll take one of the spots from midfield or make it but I don't think he'll start the first game. I think he'll probably be set. Absolutely. I think he needs to ease himself into it because 18 months has been a while away from the game, in my opinion.
No, that's more than fair. Another signing
I think we should talk about your team because your team is the one with the most action, I guess you can say, with over 100 million in spending, if I'm not mistaken. 102 million. So you take it away. What should we look at when it comes to your Strasbourg? Knowing that, let's face it, most of that's being funded by Blue Co. from Chelsea. So those that don't know, Strasbourg is the little brother of Chelsea Football Club. And a lot of their Chelsea signings are loans to make them look good and get sold on afterwards. Let's face it. So, what are your thoughts for that for Strasburg out there, Steve? Great reaction right there. Well, Steve's a little frozen at the moment, so I guess I'll take the hosting duties for the moment. You can't see it, so I can't change it. So I'm not sure where he is on Leon at the moment. So I'm not sure if we're live, but I'm going to still do it. He's frozen. He's probably watching his White Sox and just spazzing out. Anyways, for my team, Leon, we had quite a summer. And I think everyone that's following can attribute to this, knowing initially we would have been relegated to Ligue 2 thanks to the Ponzi schemer, John Texter. And then after we got appealed, obviously, and we went through with the appeal, thanks to Michelle Kang and Michael Gerlanger, who is the former sporting director of Bayern Munich, is now our sporting director, as he was part of Eagle Football Group. And so those two have definitely helped us save us staying up. One of the couple DNCG's, I guess you can say, requirements is no. Oh God. All right, I just got word that his internet went out, so he has to use cell data. So bear with me here. So I'm going to give you the scoops here. So one of the requirements is to reduce the wage bill, and obviously in Ligue today, I think we reduced the bill from 160 million euros to that of 55 million euros. Apparently, that's a humongous drop from what we had last season, and obviously they're definitely taking that into account. They actually have a transfer strategy. To answer your question, C-Cube, do you hate John Texter now? Yes. I can't stand that guy. The guy lies to our faces saying everything's great, everything's good. And then lo and behold, no, it's not. We just got relegated. Come to find out his finances and how he does things is a bit different. How he puts his multi-club organizations into one big pot, which can't really do that if you're an actual owner. Can't do that. So basically, all our assets that he sold, OL Reign, the arena that was next to us, partial things of the women's team, that was several hundred million euros. We don't know if that helped fund both the Fogos transfers, their salaries, and everything else, because there's been reports saying that we paid over 35 players, and our thing only had like 24. So clearly we were paying someone's salary, and it was both the Falcos. Clearly his prep project is self. So yeah, I mean he used our assets and basically helped bring up both the Falco and likes to claim that both the Falco made the most money and helped Leon out. I'm like no. That is not how it works. And the kind of system that he wants to do and implement was just bad. But I'm not a big fan. If he ever came to Leon, I think he'd survive. Not saying that he would get attacked or injured. I'm just saying he probably would get booed out of the stadium and never to come back. Michelle Kang, on the other hand, I would say interim. I think is currently the current president at the moment, is our life savior. We know she's a billionaire. We know she has money. We know she likes to spend it wisely. I think Michelle Kang, in my opinion, is the kind of person that takes no shit from someone. And I saw that in the first press conference right after the appeal went through. When how some of those press conferences, they say a certain time, and then 20-30 minutes later, it's still hasn't started yet. She was right on the dot. She takes no shit for nothing. She starts right away, explains her explanations and all that kind of stuff, and her goals and what she wants to do with the club. But yeah, she came in. She'd overtaken Texter and removed him. Actually, Ayers did, because according to their contract, if they get relegated, they take control of it, and that's one of the goals that they had, is removing Texter. So Michelle Kang is a savior at Lyon, and she knows that we have to work to get that, lower that debt and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, she's great right at the moment, and we'll see how it goes. She's allowing her staff to basically do their jobs and not have to rely on Texter doing shady dealings with Marinakis, the Greek mafia member. So yes, that's a little bit of what happened at Lyon. Obviously, we reduced it to 55 million euros, and we got some decent players coming back into it. So we'll talk about that a little later. I just wanted to fill some airtime so Steve can be able to recuperate after his internet kind of went out. So, Steve, are you there? Are you still there? Are you surviving?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your face looks like you're stoned. Yeah, I can hear you.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking tweak in a sec. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I back? Am I back? Holy shit, I'm back. Am I back?
I can hear you. I can hear you very well. All right, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Bro, my internet just got RKO'd, bro. My apologies. Would have thought.
No, don't apologize. I was just
fucking
internet. I was just trying to explain to them how much we hate Texter and we love Michelle Kang. That's all. Now, yeah, that kind of sells. That's perfectly fine.
Now Jorge's lagging.
As long as you have one someone here. So basically, what I was trying to say is Strasbourg. Obviously, they're the big. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. Oh, at least
now you're good. Now you're good. Wait.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Good. Whew. All right. Sweet. My question to you, Steve, was because they spent over 102 million. Which player or players are you looking forward to that can make an impact for Strasbourg? In my opinion, might be challenging for that top 6, maybe even top 4. Just saying. Maybe a bold prediction there, but top 4.
To be honest, I think we can finish. I think we can challenge for 4th. Just based off the manager, I think Rossignol is a very good manager. I think he done great last year. The only thing that I was disappointed with was the Coupe de France run. But yeah, I didn't think we would get Europe really. I just thought that there was a bit too many deficiencies in the team. And the whole Doucouré conundrum, like where do I play Doucouré in midfield or at center back? He solved that. I think the depth is good. I mean, we have a bunch of young guns. That's the strategy we're gonna go with. So, it's about replacing Andrei Santos and Petrovic, bro. And with Amugu, I quite liked him at Saint-Etienne. Do I like him as much as Andrei Santos? No. But do I think he does a good enough job?
Yeah.
Close. Yes, because he has a good technical level to him. I think he's physical enough. I think he reads the game well. I just don't think he's as flashy or as maybe impactful as a Santos. I do think he is very solid though, and has a good. His floor is high. The player he already is at 19. I don't think it's going to get much higher, but I think he is just generally a good player. I think that's overall with Amugu. I like Obama a lot, even though in the last game against Havre, he messed up and gave away the pen, which cost us Europa League.
God, that's Europa League. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
If I'm not mistaken, was that guy on loan from Nottingham Forest?
And then we bought him. Yeah. I'm really intrigued to see Ishai Samuel Smith, because apparently this kid, my friend Nielsen knows him. He's watched him, and he actually rates him really highly. So We'll see how that goes. I've never seen him play, so I have no idea on his ability. Somalia Koulibaly, I don't know what you thought of him at Brest last year. I just thought guy's in a bit over his head, to be honest. I'm not really huge fan. I am a fan of the signing of Oyedele. I liked what I saw from him at Ligue Warsaw last year in the games that I watched. And Sam Amayao, that's good depth at the right wing, which I think we could really use for a Bakwa. Hopefully, Bakwa stays. I think he is now our most important player, arguably alongside Emega. You take Emega out of the team, the attack falls apart. You take Bakwa out of the team, the attack definitely takes a step back. But so
now, the difference is, you guys are going to be in Europe. Do you think that's going to affect you guys in terms of like rotation, in terms of like how you guys are going to be placing, or is it just going to be added more pressure?
We have to beat either Brøndby or Viking or Reykjavik to get to the Europa League. The Conference League league phase. If we lose, we don't play Europe, which I would be so ashamed and sad about, because I remember a few years ago we were so close to Europa League qualification, and then we played Eintracht Frankfurt last round of the playoff of the third round before the playoff round, and we fucked up and lost in the away leg like 3-0. We got packed, honestly. Because we won the first leg 1-0, and that was awesome to see us play a game in Europe. But yeah, I'm nervous about that one. I can't lie. But apparently, also the other signings we've made, I have no idea about this Lucas Augsburg kid, but I'll take another center back. They do seem to rack up on center backs, which suggests we're going to roll with the 3 at the back for the rest of the season. Penicelli, I have not seen, but apparently in the Segunda Division last year, he was very good and scored a hell of a lot of goals. So if he could be adequate backup to Emega, that's a big thing for this team. Huge.
Well, I was just saying.
Penders on loan as well. Paez and Sar. Sar is quality, man. I am a big fan of Mamadou Sarr.
As of this moment, that's the first leg. I think it's the Icelandic side that's winning 3-0. So my question is, would you go to Iceland to see them?
They won 3. Wait, what? They
beat
Icelandic
Brøndby 3-0, and they still have a second leg, but 3-0. Yeah.
Okay, I missed this. Wow, I did not think that they. Wow, I thought Brøndby were gonna get past them. Holy shit! Yeah, we're gonna play Viking or Reykjavik. Wow.
Well, there's still a second leg, but anything can happen.
You would think that, yeah. All right, that Brøndby team must be rubbish then. I don't know if I watched them anytime recently, but
I mean,
wow.
You watch every league, so you should probably know who they are.
Wow, I get crashed on for not knowing about Danish teams, man. Here's a little side question. How do you think Giroud does with Lille?
I think he'll probably get only 10 goals. I don't think he'll be. He's what, 38? It seems like he's 38. He's getting up in age. He's getting up there. But
what do you make of Lille's market so far?
You know, because I can't see small things. I'm going to try to turn to my area, so bear with me.
Me zoom in. All right, so they signed Felix Correa from Gil Vicente.
Mm-hmm.
They got Broholm, who I've heard really good things about, from Rosenborg for the right wing. Nathan Ngoy, another center back.
Okay.
From Standard Liège. I liked what I saw from Ngoy. Limited things I've seen. I think that's a good signing. Romain Perrault, I think, is a great replacement for Goodmanson.
Former Lyon Academy product. Sorry, continue.
Yes, and now Goodmanson is at Leeds. So that's a decent signing for Leeds. I can't lie. I think he was very solid.
Sorry,
I think
you said Roman. My bad. That is not a Lyon signing.
Lille. Sorry, I might have said Lyon. Yeah, Lille. So Perot, I think they've replaced him. I think they've replaced Goodmanson pretty well because I think Romain Perot is a good player. Giroud, Bolda. I don't know why they signed him, but they're losing.
Well, didn't they? I know there's another player that's on the cusp of getting out.
Chevalier gone, Goodmanson gone, Cabela gone, David gone, Angel Gomes gone. Umtiti Ismaili was playing a lot of minutes for them last year. Mitchell Bakker gone. They're missing they have a big rebuild to do. I can't lie, man.
Yeah, I think Giroud's there for leadership. I don't think he'll get many times because he's 38.
You need a striker, you know. You can't have Giroud leading your line.
No,
if you're trying
to, that's a red flag. That's a red flag to me. That's a red flag. But for me, to answer his question,
we both know how impactful and consistent Jonathan David was. They lost
out. So to answer his question, how well do you think Lille will do with Giroud? I think he'll be coming on as an impact sub, and I don't think he'll score many goals. If anything, it'll probably be 10 goals all season.
You can't have Giroud leading your line, I don't think.
No.
I mean, bro, this is Bruno Genesio as well that we're talking about here. You need to give him quality, man. Genesio is not a coach where he can upscale players.
No.
He needs players of a certain level to even look half decent.
True. He was like that at Lyon too. He was like that everywhere.
Yeah. So Lille, you know what it is? I'm looking at them this year, and I'm thinking I like almost everywhere else of their team in terms of their midfield. Yeah. All right. I like a lot of their players. They got to keep Ribeiro, and they have to keep Diakite unless they already bought his replacement in Goy. But like for me, bro, they need to. Thiago Santos, we gotta see how he does as well coming off the injury. Because I thought, this guy's a phenomenal fullback. But last year he just got screwed because of the injury.
Yeah. I just changed because it's super hot down in my basement, so I'm like, I need to get something else. So, but
they need a striker, bro. The backup is Mohamed Bayo.
Yeah. No. I think Lille will definitely be a little bit weaker because I think they're also playing in Europa League too, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll be trying to balance that with Giroud. I think Giroud will get some minutes whenever they have to rotate before a European match or after a European match. But to answer him, it's probably 10 goals. That's how I'm thinking 10 goals or less. But I think he also said something about Monaco. I'm a little partial to Monaco, but now they bought Dyer. I hope they fail miserably. Yeah, we all agree that too.
Eric Dyer.
We all agree with that. He could be a scrub, but let's face it. I'm not dissing Ligue. Please don't think of it that way, guys. But with this league, it's probably not. He'll probably be decent. And I'm being nice about it.
I don't know, man. Would you have taken him at Lyon?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I thought.
Here's the thing. Because we had something like that, Deja Kaludakar, but he went on loan to Real Sociedad, I believe. So he's gone. Now we have Clinton Mata. We have
let's look at your market.
We have Kluivert, and I think we have a youth academy product in the back as well. So I think we're good in terms of center back. So that's how I think. Kluivert's the one from Casapia, which definitely under the radar. Definitely Mata will be starting, but it's going to be Mata and Niakate with the Kluivert coming in and around the area as well.
Who's just starting midfield? Do you throw Morton in right away?
I think it
Morton,
would be Morton, Tolisso, and I think Mesa, but I think also
Mesa starts. Wow.
I I highly am rating him right now. His preseason and the way he was is pretty damn good to factor into at some point in the season. I'm not saying he's going to start. I think he'll be definitely in rotation for a lot of the games and get some minutes. But for me, it would have to be Tolisso, Morton, or either Sulch or another attacking midfielder. Sulch, you're doing yes. Sulch, I think, is an attacking midfielder. Yeah. So I would think
he impressed
Morton,
me last year in the Europa League. I watched Victoria Pilsen in a few games, particularly Lazio.
Oh yeah. So for me, it would have to be Sulch up front, Morton, and Tolisso, because you get Tolisso as the number 8. Morton can easily help things in the back, and then Sulch can easily help finagle getting the forward passes needed for Fofana, Mikotadze. And I'm not sure we're going to have a right winger yet because the person that we would have, Nuama, is out injured still. So,
oh my God, he got injured again.
Who?
Nuama?
Yeah, he got it injured from last season. It was from last season.
He never came back. Oh, okay. I thought he did.
I think it was an ACL tear, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, it was. He was finished for the year. You're right.
Yeah, he was finished for the year. So.
You know who came back from the injury? I was thinking around the time there was Man United. It was the Fofana who came back. He was there for the second leg. Not Nuama. Okay, that was fair.
So, but yeah, those would be the 3 midfielders. I'm not sure about our right winger yet, but I think they'll probably either do is put Ainsley Maitland-Niles, because let's face it, he also has played right winger before, and put Kumbetti as the right back if need be, because those two interchangeably have done a very good job. I'm actually very impressed with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm just saying he's actually done a very good job so far.
Yes, he's been a very valuable squad player for you. You ask him to do a job and he does it.
He does it, and he doesn't. I don't see him complaining at all. That's the kind of players we have. They'll do the job, and you know what? They'll do it as best as they can and work as a team to help each other out. That's the difference from last season to this season. Yes, last season has a little bit more talent, but this season they have a more cohesive team unit kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
are you worried about Cherki's departure in terms of how much different?
Everyone's always. I mean, let's roll it back a little bit.
Okay.
Remember when we said when Fekir left, you think we're going to miss Fekir? Who do we get? Husam Alwar. When Husam Alwar is going to leave, who comes in? Shirky. When Shirky leaves, who's going to come in? We have Sulic. We have Mesa. We have the other one, Karabek, coming in on loan from Sparta Prague. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Shirky, but I know damn well that he'll be as best as they can for getting that ball forward and be able to get the passes through to get Mikotadze the goals that he needs.
Yeah, and Mikotadze for me is probably the player OL that I'm looking the most on this year. I'd argue this is Mikotadze's team, man. I'd argue that this is his team. From a talent perspective, bro, he's gotta show that this year throughout a full season. I think he can. I think this. Would you agree this is Mikotadze's team?
Yes, and also it has to be his season because let's face it, we're kind of trying to sell him next summer. Because if he does well, if Georgia makes it to the World Cup and he does well, then
price tag, baby, could go way up.
I would say 100 million. 100 million euros.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
If he does very good,
I already think
if he helps lead the line, if you help us lead the line to get top 4, which I'm not saying we're going to get top 4, I'm just pointing out for people.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Top 4, and if he gets us deep into the Europa League, and he does well for Georgia and qualifies them, yeah, he's definitely 100 million. It's stress. I don't know why. I don't know why he looks young, but he looks 35. I don't know. But yes, we did sign, unfortunately, Matt Turner. That was during the Texter banter era that he made a shady deal with Marinakis to sell him to us for $8 million when at the time we had 5 or 6 goalkeepers already in our squad. And one of the aspects that DNCG asked us is to reduce the wage bill. If we had Turner in there, it would have increased the exact opposite of what they were looking for. So, yeah. No offense, but it's kind of like a shady dealing. And we're going to get a cut loss for him anyways because we sold him on loan for Revolution. They took his wages, which is perfectly fine with me. I'll totally take that. But we're going to probably get $3 or $4 million from him if we sell him on there. So it's kind of a loss already to begin with. And Marcus, obviously, Chukwueze for us at Milan is great. However, we can't really spend too much money per the financial watchdog group DNCG. Pretty much anything more than 10 million would probably not get approved. So it has to be 10 million or less of a player for us to get into the lineup. So Chukwueze, I think we were in for him at one point, but I think that was a couple seasons ago. But I think that ship has sailed at the moment. I think that they're looking towards other things. Turner
on the right
for an
wing,
American.
On the right wing for Leon, bro. Would you okay, about Alejandro Gomez Rodriguez. That's who I think is going to be your breakout player this year. I think for you guys, your breakout player is going to be him. I think for Lille is going to be Ethan Mbappe. I think for what's it called? I think for Marseille, it's going to be Paixão. In terms of like a breakout player that's like new to the league, new to the team. So what is Alejandro Gomez Rodriguez? Is he a forward, like a striker, or like a inside forward, right winger? What is
I think he's more of an inside winger or someone that goes well with the striking combo. But he can also play up top by himself as well.
Where would you put him? Would you start him on the right?
Well, keep in mind, Lacazette also started on the right wing, just to give people the heads up. So
true.
Probably could. He started there and then moved centrally. I think. Hold on. I think, I would start him on the right wing if it's needed. But let's see here. Let's see. Fofana on the left, Mokotadze on the center. We also have Alfonso Moreira, so he definitely has one aspect there. And we also have Alejandro Gomez. And I think we have Molebe. So we have options, but I think it's going to probably be either Fofana and Mikotadze in either Maitland-Niles or Moreira. And then coming off the bench would be Alejandro Gomez. Alejandro Gomez would probably be my bet here. That first game against Lens is what I'm saying. And yes, CQ is the GOAT because she knows how to dress well, she knows how to get shit done, and she has the money to do things. And it didn't take her that long. It took her 9 days to understand the DNCG and what they needed to do. And she figured out what they needed to do, and it was super easy. But yet John Texter's just the ignorant, stubborn bastard that is just terrible. A terrible human being and a terrible owner that's going to probably own Sheffield Wednesday, which is ridiculously horrible either way. But yeah, she's the GOAT.
Speaking of loans, they've made some interesting moves, like Thauvin. How do you think he does? I think he's gonna play as like their attacking midfielder, no? 3-4-1-2. What do you make of loans?
I mean, I think it adds depth and leadership to the team because I see a lot of people that they bought and it's all predominantly under 22 years old.
Yeah, they're losing a lot of their 11 as well. Frankowski, Alianawi, Danso, Medina. What a signing that is from us.
Zaruri, if you think of it that way.
Yep, Zaruri.
Yeah. And I really hope they succeed and do well because I'm I really like Pierre Sage. I think what he did for us that season
That
where we
is a
had
manager.
first
You're
half we were in
right.
the
Shit.
zone, and what he did that second half of the season, we can never did. And of course, my thing is breaking up a little bit. Can you guys hear me? Anyone?
You bet.
Anyone? Is it my stream? Is it your
Yo, you there?
stream?
Kind of both.
This is so good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a bit.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I was gonna say I respect much of what Pierre Sage did for us in the lead up to that second half of that season. That second half of the season was probably the most magical I've been as a supporter in quite a long time. That feeling, that last kick of the game to get Europa League, coming down from bottom, rock bottom. That insane run was amazing. So, is it my internet or is it your internet that's freezing up? Because I keep loading.
I think it's both, honestly. Yo, how about you try to jump in and jump back, or jump out, jump back in, and I'll do the same. Try that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Me either.
Yeah. All right, I got it. I think I got it. I think it's because I had too many things loaded at once.
Okay. Bears. Let's talk about one more transfer thing. The big one. Lucas Chevalier to Paris Saint-Germain, and Donnarumma is not in their squad. What's your thoughts?
I don't know what's up with Donnarumma wanting to go to the Man United. That's a fucking shithole. Other than getting a cash grab, like, why would you want to go to Man United? You just won the treble. You literally just won the treble. So,
I think Donnarumma. It's like, yo, what are you doing?
He's 21 or 23. Lucas Chevalier, 23.
I think he's the third best goalkeeper in the world, Chevalier. I think he's, bro.
I think he. I'm not saying he's going to be the weak link. I just think he's going to get the brunt of the criticism.
What have you made? What have you made of Chevalier at Lille? I think he's been outstanding.
He was good. I remember I remember them being the Europa Conference League and going toe-to-toe with Aston Villa. So if he can do that against Villa, against Emi Martinez in that penalty, at that age, I think it was probably like 19, 20. Yeah. I think he'll do good. I think he'll do good, but I think, in my opinion, he'll get most of the criticism if they don't win because he let in goals. Yeah, because he's – keep in mind, remember the banter years of PSG when they had this very stacked lineup and they had Kevin Turner, the current – I think he's playing for Eintracht Frankfurt still. Why does I say Kevin Turner? I'm mixing two people up at the same time. The former – he plays for Eintracht Frankfurt right now, I believe. He used to be a PSG goalkeeper. It was during that time where they had Ibra and all that, and everyone was stacked. And then if they lose or drop points, he would be the one that gets most of the blame. I think it's going to be that kind of situation.
Do you think Chevalier does well for them, though?
He's going to have to, because they're going to have to do is they already got the treble. The only thing you can do is go down from there, So they have to repeat again. I think their goal is going to be domestic double, in my opinion, and just go deep in the Champions League. But I think he'll do good. I mean, he has the players around him to be able to help him, but it'll be on him to be able to get up to speed with Enrique's tactics and all that kind of stuff. So
I think he's much better on the ball than Donnarumma.
Yeah, Donnarumma was a little clumsy. I think Donnarumma was a little clumsy, so I think now they have someone that's a little bit more
shot stopping wise, I don't think there's a difference between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Chevalier is, bro. I think this kid is like. I think he'll be the best goalkeeper in the world in a year or two. That's
Yeah,
my that's my thing with him, bro. And he should be
will he take
France's number
over?
one.
Will he take over France's number one over Mike Maignan?
Well, no, because
Yes.
Deschamps is in charge.
Yeah, true.
Deschamps
It's
is
been
an
there for
idiot.
Oh, true. Anyways, we won't do national teams at this moment in time. That's still way
Yeah.
away.
Give me your top five. Start off with number one.
Let me take a look at this. Let's see here.
Give me first place.
Obviously, PSG.
Okay.
Obviously, PSG, because I think they didn't really need to do that many things. Maybe some touch-ups, and that's it. And I think the touch-up that they needed was the goalkeeper. I mean, that's the only thing here. So I think they are number
Marquinhos.
one.
Would you have replaced Marquinhos?
I think someone that will be there. I think yes, in a way that you get someone in now, learn under him, make him become like an apprentice kind of thing, so that way when Marquinhos does leave, he can slot right in. So for me, they do need to get a center back, and I think they're trying to go for the one in Bournemouth, if I'm not mistaken.
Zabarni.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
So I think that's the one that they're doing. So that's my top one. Number two, Marseille.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's see here. Number three, Monaco. I think
I'm
Monaco.
tempted to.
I might be. See, I can understand the top three being those three because they didn't really have to change too much, and they're used to having games every like 3 games. I think fourth place. I'm going to be a little biased. I'm going to say Lyon. Fourth place.
No, I don't. Bro, I was genuinely thinking about putting you third.
At third or fourth, because I think the team aspect and all that shit with what was going on with the club is out the door. I feel like the players are more focused now, and so is the coach, outside of him not being able to be on the stands for another couple months. But I really think that we can get third or fourth. Our goal set is top 6, so I'm happy with anything in the top 6 at the moment. But if we can get third or fourth, I'll be totally satisfied.
Do you think Nice? Do you think Nice 5th, Strasbourg 6th, 5th? What are you saying for 5th?
Strasbourg. I think
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Ahead of Nice. Okay.
Yes. I think that's the sleeper because you guys have a good coach. I think you guys have some decent players. And Nice, I mean, they're not that great in Europe. So
no, they're not.
They're not great. So they'll just do well at the very end of the season and somehow get European football. But I think first place PSG, second place Marseille, third place Monaco, fourth place Lyon, fifth place Strasbourg. In sixth place, I would put Rennes. I might do that as a sleeper cell.
All right, talk to me about Rennes because they lost Truffert, who I think Truffert is one of the better left backs in the league.
Yeah.
I was a big fan, and I think he'll do great at Bournemouth. Like they replaced Kirkens very well with Truffert, very well, because Truffert has been consistently good in Ligue for about 3-4 years now. So I think that. But they replaced him well with Merlin. I don't think Merlin is as good defensively, but I'm shocked that Marseille let him go. I'm a bit surprised.
So who's their new coach? Okay, it's Habib Beye is still their coach. Yeah. I think, and plus with Rennes not being in Europe, they can easily focus in on like one game a week. So that's why I think they're going to be the sleeper.
7th, are you going Nice?
Huh?
7th, are you going Nice?
I'm going 7th with Nice.
I'll just say Nice.
I think
losing Guesson is a big deal.
Yeah, and I think their striking up top is not that great at the moment.
Murphy's too injury prone. I think
Yeah.
he's good, but
But he's not that good.
injuries, man. Injuries
Yeah,
have
so
slowed him down a lot. And Lorient, the guy was a bomber.
yeah.
He was
So
that was like 3-4 years ago now.
yeah. But yeah, no, I say PSG, Marseille, Monaco, Lyon, Strasbourg, Rennes, and then
And
Nice. My top seven.
then what do you got 8th place?
Ooh. There we go.
Lille?
I think Lille. I mean, you know what? I think like 6th or 7th would probably be. I think Nice can get there. So it's. I would say Lille will miss out on Europe, and Nice will be right below them. So I changed my mind. 5th Strasbourg, 6th Rennes, 7th Lille, 8th Nice, and I think 9th
You think
place.
Nice are gonna fall off big time?
I think so.
Wow.
I think there's always that one Ligue on team that does really bad, and I think it's going to be.
But there's always a surprise one that does really well.
And that's why I say either Strasbourg or Rennes is going to be the surprise. I think 9th place will go towards Paris FC. I think them being backed.
That's high up there, you know.
I think them being backed by Red Bull and having Jurgen Klopp as like the director of that, and also they have the money because it's Red Bull, but also keep in mind it's the richest person in the world that's also backing them too, or one of the richest people in the world. He owns Louis Vuitton and all the expensive brands. I can't really remember his name. I can get that.
Arnaud, Etienne or something. Etienne Arnaud, something like that.
Yeah. The owner or something like that. No.
Damn, you got Paris FC 9th. So what? Lens 10th.
I think Lens would be 10th, and that's respectable because you had just got rid of Will Still. There's huge turnover. I think mid-table.
They lost Medina, El Yanawi.
Good players. So in my opinion, I think mid-table for them or around mid-table is fine with me. And then should we go bottom up in this case?
So we've got I'm doing there's 18. So go with your next 4. So who's 11th?
This is where it's going to get so confusing.
I'll go to I would probably say Toulouse.
Yeah, I mean they didn't really lose that much too when they kept some of their talents. If they can keep their talents, I think 11th would be fine.
Actually, what about Brest?
I can see them being 12th. I mean, they still have the lingering thing. I think Brest would do okay. I think 2 seasons ago was a miracle for them to get into Champions League, and I think.
But they didn't do that bad last year in the league.
No, but they were like what, mid-table?
9th?
Yeah. I mean, a respectable 10th or 11th is fine. Like 11th or 12th is fine by me. Yeah. So I would say 10th Lens, 11th. I would say, Brest. Oh, no, sorry. Brest, 11th. 12th, Toulouse. 13th.
11th, Stade Brest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toulouse, 12.
I can easily. Can I just put FC Metz or Angers last? Can I go back?
Wait, so hold on. 11 Brest, Toulouse 12th. 13th is who?
Oh God! Did I say Nantes already or no?
You did not say Nantes.
I would say Nantes.
I'm not okay. You're putting them higher up than I thought. Fair.
Well, I mean, they're in that 13 to 15 spot, 13 to 16 spot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They'll be fighting relegation along with Auxerre. Now, I'm not saying that this is the same order. I would say probably I've heard Brest as 12th, right? So 13th would probably be Auxerre.
I thought, 11th was Toulouse.
Yes.
Brest
12.
is 12.
Yep. 13 would be Auxerre.
13 Angers. Okay.
Auxerre, yeah, Auxerre. Yep.
Yeah.
14th would be, oh God, Nantes.
Okay.
15th would be, am I missing something here? Okay, what's left? Angers, Le Havre, Lorient,
Here.
and
You're at 14. You
okay,
need the last 4. So these will be the one who misses out on the barrage, the one the barrage, and then the 2 auto relegation.
I would say Le Havre scraped by in 15th.
Okay.
I think Lorient would be the one that's in the barrage. 17th will be Metz, and 18th will be Angers.
Why do you have Angers going down?
I just don't think they have the squad depth and the strength to be able to stay up still. Yes, they have a new stand.
So they got Esteban Lepal. You can make a case that he scores enough. Abdeli Elevena, Bakdim, Louis Mouton. That's a good signing from Saint-Etienne. I can't lie. For the midfield.
True.
Arkut Gaia. Jacques Ekomi. That's a good signing as well.
Yeah. They're good signings, but I don't think they're not equipped to be in Ligue, in my opinion.
That's fair.
I think them and Metz would be the ones that automatically drop, and Lorient will be fighting it out.
Metz, yeah, those bums will, yeah. We're in agreement there.
Keep in mind, folks, Metz and Strasbourg are derbies. Just letting them know.
Mets are cunts, bro. I hate them so fucking much. All right. So I'll go with mine. With mine, and then we'll wrap up. It's because of the internet.
And it's also almost 11 o'clock our time. Some people have work.
That too. So obviously, number 1, I'll go Paris Saint-Germain. 2, I'm gonna go with. I'll go L'OM.
Yeah, I think the top 2 kind of is self-explanatory with the way that they are. And Roberto De Zerbi has done a very good job.
Monaco could definitely overtake them. Goalkeeper is a position with Monaco where I worry about them.
And center back.
Defensively, center, yeah. And they're gonna be in champs, yeah. 3, I'm gonna go with. Fuck it. You got. Let's throw a curveball in here.
Okay. What's your curveball? Let me guess. Lyon in 3rd, Monaco 4th.
Yeah. Because ultimately, I think you just have more goals in your team than Monaco. And I think defensively, you might be a little bit
more strengthened because let's face it, Tagliafico came back. Abner's not that bad. And also we still
he's a decent fullback.
Yeah. And Niakate, yeah, you spend like 30 million euros on him, but you know what? He's decent. He's good. Not bad.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad for us last season. I think he was just decently average. For his price, I think it was just a little bit too much.
I just think Lyon have made more improvements to their 11, and Monaco really haven't, because we were debating if Pogba is a starter for the team.
Yeah. And plus, we have a lot of youth coming through, like Mesa, Gomez, and Molebe, and a lot of others.
I think Mika Tadze is better than any of Monaco's strikers.
Oh, I agree. Not being biased.
I don't even think they have bad strikers. I just Mika Tadze is
I just think we have a little bit more depth. I think our academy products that are going to be coming through, those three are going to be integrated, and I think they're going to be doing a damn good job over Monaco's. So I can see where you're coming from with third. I mean, I don't want to put us in Europe just yet, Champions League just yet. I just rather be our main goal, according to our sporting director, is top 6. So I'll take a top 6 at this moment, and if it's top 3, I'll be even better. You know.
So 5th place, Bogan Mofi, Bahimi, Alicho, Isak Janssen, Strasbourg are right there for 5th.
It's not easy, guys. It's not easy to choose things.
I think we can get 5th, you know.
I think so. I think that's decent. For the amount of money you spent to get 5th place to get Europa League is perfectly fine with me.
6, I'll go with Lille.
Ooh.
I think they have enough goals on their wing. Think about it. Sarawi, Zegrova, fucking Broholm. Broholm's a good winger. They have Ribeiro.
Isn't Zegrova on his way out or he wants to be out?
He hasn't left yet.
No, true. At this moment,
he does. Oh
but
no!
If he does leave, then that kind of that 6th place kind of might be out of reach for them. In my opinion.
And missing Chevalier, but I don't know. Something's reassuring about Lille. I just can't quite put my finger. You know what it is? I think it's Alexandre Ribeiro and Boadi. Their midfield depth is very good. I would say like Boadi. Look for him to be like another breakout player this year. I think he's fucking phenomenal. And who knows? Maybe Giroud actually does better than me and you think. Matias Fernandez Pardo, another one who I really like. Ethan Mbappe, Mukau, Haraldson. So I actually think they maybe even go a little bit under the radar, you know. Meunier, Mandi for right back depth, and Santos. Perrault. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Lille. Lille.
All right.
I'll stick with Lille in 6th. 7th, I'll go with Stade Rennais. If they lose Kalimuendo, that is a big problem.
But they can easily recruit and find someone to replace him. They'll have a ways of finding someone.
Yeah.
I think they were in the running. I think they're in the running to get Pierre Malou from Brest because I knew they were trying to go after him as well as us. So
yeah, I heard about that. That Fofana, I like their team. Habib Bey, did he do? I don't know. I'll go with Nice.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
8th place, I'd probably go Stade Rennais.
Oh, 8th place, Stade Rennais. So you want 7th place, Nice?
I think so. I think they got a little bit more goals out of them. And goalkeeper, Diouf is a good signing from Stade Rennais. That's a good signing for Nice. And with Stade Rennais, they keep playing Mandanda, bro. And he concedes he's done out here. He left. Bryce Samba's been a bit for me. So I'll go at 8th with Stade Rennais. 9th, I'll go with Lens. 10th, I'll go with Brest. 11, I'll go with Ooh. 11th, I'll go Toulouse.
Okay.
12, I'll go. Let's see what's Alger up to.
After top 10, it's hard to choose.
Sinayoko, Ibrahim Osman, Yeah, no, I'll go with AJ Alger. I'll go with them in 12th.
Wow. 13?
Then 13.
You put Auxerre in 12th. Okay.
13 I'll go with Paris. I'll go Paris FC.
Okay, that's reasonable. I
do think they have. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, I pressed the tab and I thought I exited out of my stream. Anyways, I do think they've recruited well, but they do still have a bit too many of their Ligue 2 squad together that I'm not sure is going to take the step up. So I'll put them 13.
Okay.
14. I will go with.
Then you have Angers, Le Havre, Lorient, Metz, Nantes.
I'll go Lorient.
Okay, you're one of those that stay up. Okay.
Yeah. 15, I'll go with. I think this will finally be the year not go down, to be honest, bro. So I'll go with Angers. No, Le Havre. 16, I'll go with the barrage.
You're going to have to put Angers at the barrage if you want Nantes to go down.
I don't actually want Nantes to go down, but I just feel like eventually they are going to. They lost Moses Simon.
Didn't Moses Simon go to Paris?
Yeah. 17th, I'll go with FC Nantes, and then bottom of the fucking league where they belong, FC Metz.
Not bad.
That's what I got.
And we'll compare at the end of the season how we did. Someone pinned that. I'll write that down or something like that.
Yeah. Yo, big up Napoli Nation TV and Zier Talks as well. But any predictions you want to make in general about? All right, who do you think wins Coupe de France?
PSG.
Really?
I think that they're going to be the ones that, unless someone like catches them on a bad day and then knocks them out, I think it's going to be PSG.
Keep in mind, the past few years we've had different Coupe de France winners.
No, I know that. I would think PSG would be the ones that would win it. It's their bread and butter usually, for the most part. Or it could be someone from Ligue 2. Who knows? It's like that Coupe de France is like anyone can win it, you know. But I think it's going to be PSG.
I'm going to go with. Something tells me. Monaco?
So you're talking, no. I'm just talking out loud because one of the comments is like, I think Monaco will give PSG a run for their money. Like, what? Okay. All right. I agree with you. I mean, you're smoking a blunt because if so, pass it up here, guys. Kidding. We don't smoke weed. What are you talking about? We don't do drugs.
You know what? I'm going to go with the shout here, okay? I think
Strasbourg.
No. Something tells me Lens.
Really?
Didn't Pierre Sage make a Coupe de France final with Lyon?
Yes, he did. So
he's shown it before.
But also he also embarrassed Lyon by losing to someone nearby, the Bourgeois way, or whatever the heck it is. I can't think of it. It's right outside of Lyon. I think they were in like the 4th or 5th division, and we lost to them. So
yeah, that was bad. But he made it final. So, I'll go RC Lens to win the Coupe de France. Something is
brewing.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think my hot take is I think George Mikotadze would be the Golden Boot winner.
I think he'll be at least third.
At least in the top 3.
But I think he could go. I think he could. He's more than capable. So you think Dembele and Kvaratskhelia and
Yeah, that'll be top 2. It's either one of Dembele first, Kvaratskhelia second, but then Miko Tadze in third.
I agree with that. No. I totally agree with that. And I think that has to be his aim. That for me is the player I'm looking out for the most, to be honest. Because this guy is. It's a big year for Lyon as well. Like you said, you have to get top 6, and it's not a guarantee. Shit can go wrong, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shit can go really wrong. I mean, nobody thought you guys would have been in a relegation race a few years ago. And then all of a sudden you make Europe in that same year, and you're in the Coupe de France final.
Who is the GOAT? Okay, we have to answer now.
Big up Napoli Nation TV. Who is the GOAT of Liga all time?
Oh, God.
You have to think of everybody who's played in Ligue.
Ronaldinho.
Ooh.
Right? You can't. Or George Weah. Like, I mean, there has been a lot of players that people don't realize that played in Liga. George Weah is one of them.
Ronaldinho. I mean, Zinedine Zidane, bro. I mean,
Thierry Henry, Mauricio Pochettino, Mikel Arteta. I mean, who else? Juninho. Like, you name it, they probably played in Liga.
Yeah,
Marcus, that's such no. You can't put Mbappe as the GOAT of Liga. I'm sorry.
I mean, you said Arteta. Ginola. Yes, Ginola was a baller.
There's a lot of.
The GOAT of Liga. Since I've been watching, I'll just answer it like that. Since 2015, it is Mbappe or Thiago Silva or Zlatan.
Zlatan was only here for what, 3 years?
Yeah, that's true. Cavani get any love? I mean, Cavani was amazing. He was devastating.
He did, yeah. He was at one point the Liga. He was the PSG's top scorer before Mbappe took over him, but he will get some love. I think Cavani does get some love and respect. I think Marquinhos should get love and respect. But for some reason, Ronaldinho is just, or George Weah, for me, is somebody that light up the league. Oh, that looks like a good pizza. Sorry.
Well, it's deep dish. It's deep dish, man.
For Chicago, I get it.
Bro, this pizza is from Giordano's. We had it shipped over here, like frozen and everything. So fucking good.
You know, the funny thing is, AI is saying Kylian Mbappe to be the greatest of all time, due to his entire club career being spent in the league. Clearly, AI is very thing, because their next thing was, others might argue it's Leo Messi, and I'm like, that's false.
Yeah.
That's false.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Thiago Silva, you know.
And to answer Marcus's question, Ronaldinho played in PSG, along with Paulette, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me.
Fairs. But yeah, big up again, Napoli Nation, my guy, for the super chat. I'll see you tomorrow, I think, on Tutto Calcio, which will be a lot of fun. But yeah, since me and Jorge's internet is fucking around, we will end it here. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Done about an hour 15. You got our predictions for the Liga 25-26 coming up. I'm super fucking excited. First watch along of the season will be Lens taking on Lyon in what should be a really, really interesting game. at the Stade Boulard today. Should be
I
good.
don't mind being on that call. I don't mind being on that call.
But yeah, take care, everybody. Let me see actually who I can raid real quick.
Who you can rate?
Raid. So like redirect. So basically I send my viewers over to someone else's channel. Oh, Sarcasm City TV, my second home. Perfect.
Okay.
Anyways, yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up Napoli Nation TV, my guy. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up here. I've been Steve, Jorge,
I'm George.
and yeah. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Allez, Strasbourg. Let's go.
It's LOL. Come on now. Bam.